Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Kim and this is Make with Millie, and today I'm bringing you a baking video. It's been a long time, well it feels to me like it's been a long time since I've done one. So I thought I'd show you what I was doing today. I'm going to be making, I apologise for that, I think I just winked at you. You know when you get a little fleck in your eye? So, if you want to take that wink, that's fine, but it wasn't on purpose. So, and my camera looks a little bit lopsided, I think. There we go. Right, so today I'm going to be making some Maids of Honor tarts. I made them a while ago and they went down a storm, so I'm going to make them again. I'm tweaking it a little bit. You know me, I like to mix it up a little bit. And I'll just go through step by step things that I'm doing as I'm doing them. I am cheating a little bit and I'm using already rolled short crust pastry. So it's just easier. You can make your own pastry, but I haven't, not today anyway. And all I'm going to do is I've got a tray here with 12 little tart tray, little cupcake tray. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out 12 discs of the pastry. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour around. I've lost my cutter, so I'm just using a glass, but so it doesn't stick to the pastry. I'm just going to cut out 12 and what I've done is I've popped my glass over the top of the tray so I know that it's going to be big enough, because you need to, I'll show you, I've lightly greased my tray as well. You need to just push them down, because basically it's pastry, then jam, then a sponge mixture. I'm not sure, I should have really looked into it, shouldn't I, where it's originated from. And I think there is a story to it. That's why they're called Maids of Honor. But yeah, last time I used raspberry jam. That's the traditional, I think, ingredient is the raspberry jam. But I am going to be using today cherry jam. I hope everyone is okay and had a good week so far. I've had an okay week, it's not been too bad. If it doesn't cut out properly, just get a little knife and just go around the cuts. It should be quite, I mean, the thickness of this pastry is absolutely fine, and I would say that it's probably about ½ inch. I mean, you can have it as thick as you like, but you only need just a base for the jam to go onto, really. I could have done this before, but I just wanted to go through it with you step by step so that you know what I'm doing. So you could try anything with these. You could try any jam that you like, really. I mean, it's traditionally raspberry jam, but you can use strawberry, you can use lemon curd. As I said, I'm using cherry because my auntie bought me a jar of, it's quite like, sorry, that's my oven, it's quite like a cherry preserve, but it's beautiful. It's got big thick cherries in it, and I love anything cherry, so I thought I might try it in these. And then it's like them, you know, them, I think I've hauled them before from B&M's, the blackcurrant tarts that I buy. This is the same sort of thing. It's a thin pastry with your blackcurrant and then, or black cherry, and then sponge on top, and then a little bit of icing sugar. So we've done 6. I think last time I made this, I did get a few more. I didn't just get 12, I got a few more out of it as well, because I re-rolled the bits of pastry that I had left and made about another 4, I think, altogether. But I'll just do these 12 today to show you. And then we know where we're up to with those. So we've just done our pastry, and then we'll get to the filling bit. Just got 3 more to do now. Hi, Bruce. Did you hear that the oven was on? There we go. On the last one. What? What are you saying? There we go. So there's the little pastry cases, and then I am just going to pop about a teaspoon of whichever jam you're going to use into these. I'll put you down so you can see, I think. And just spread it out a little bit so it covers the base of the case. And then any that you think could do with a bit more, just add a little bit more in there. cherry, not too much because you don't want it to overfill. And as you can see from here, I've still got quite a bit of pastry left, so I'll do some more after this. There we go. I've got my oven on gas mark 5 as well. So that is the little cases filled, and I'm just going to wipe around one of the edges so that the jam doesn't burn when it's in the oven. There we go. And then pop that to one side. And then in here I am going to add a quarter of margarine, a quarter of a cup, sorry, I've used my little thing here, so a quarter of a cup of margarine, in that goes, and a quarter of a cup of caster sugar. Oh, big clump of sugar there, we don't want that. There we go. Quarter of a cup of caster sugar goes in there, and then we'll just cream this together. Now you can use a mixer if you want to, but you're not making that much mixture, you're just making enough cake mix to fill these cases. So as long as this is combined, I mean you can, as I said, stick it in your mixer and do it that way. There we go. So that's the cream and the margarine, sorry, and the sugar together. Then add 1 egg. There we go. Well, I really just need to wash my hands. There we go. Then just, as you know, it doesn't look very nice at this stage, but it all comes together. And then I'm going to add half a cup of cup, oh sorry, half a cup of self-raising flour. If you haven't got self-raising flour, you can use plain flour and baking powder. And that gives you the same, you know, the same effect, the same raising agent, haven't you? Because you've got the baking powder. And as I said, there's not a lot of this mixture, so there is my half of self-raising flour. And just mix that together. And then I'm going to add a quarter of a teaspoon of almond extract as well. You don't need a lot of this. I didn't put that much in last time, but I think you're supposed to get the effect of, you know, like a bakewell. So you can put as little or as much as you like it with this, depending on the taste. So I'm just going to add just a small amount, quarter of a teaspoon. Hi, Bruce. Of the almond extract. And that's it. That is everything. And so, all you need to do now is just put a tablespoon of this mixture on top of your jam. Start off little, then just make sure that you've covered the jam. And you can always go back over when there's a little bit of mixture left, if you want to, just to cover. And then I'm just going to get a just bring it to the edges of the pastry case. And then hopefully there's none escaping. There we go. Sorry about that, I got a bit quiet while I'm concentrating. There we go. Just need a little bit more. On this one. So on for my next batch with all this pastry that's left, I'll just redo it again, the same quantity, because that has made that quantity. There's none left now. It's made exactly 12. So if I wanted to do any more, I'd just repeat the same lot. So there we go. Now this sun is being silly again. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? So there we go, there's the, a bit wobbly now. There's the 12 cases there, all filled. So they will go in the oven for about 20 minutes on gas mark 5. So I'll just pop those in, and I will be back in a bit to show you the end result. See you in a bit. Bye. Hi, I'm back. So they smell beautiful. Look at those. Now, that was a bit of a silly angle, wasn't it? So I'm just going to push you down so that you can see them a bit better. I've just popped a little bit of icing sugar on the top, and then let's see whether I can show you. Beautiful. Light's a bit funny now, so I'm just going to cut one for you now and show you. That light's funny, isn't it? Let me see if I can get you sorted. Isn't it? So let's cut into this. Look at that. See the steam coming off it. Dropped a little bit of jam on there then. Still a little bit hot, but you can see you've got the sponge and then your jam and then your pastry as well. Oh, they look so nice. So I'm just going to try a little bit for you now. you up now. Gosh, that was tricky, wasn't it? Let's see, because I don't want to burn myself with the jam now. No. That is so nice. So you've got it upside down. Let's do it that way. So you've got like your sponge and your jam. I mean, I did put a lot of jam in there, but you don't have to. I like to fill it up quite a lot. And as I said, the recipe does say raspberry jam, but you can use strawberry, lemon curd. I've used cherry today, but they're really, really tasty. They're so nice and very easy, especially if you buy the rolled. Especially if you buy the rolled pastry. I mean, you can make it yourself. It is very easy, isn't it? But I had it in the fridge anyway, so I thought might as well do it, and that's what I used last time, and it was perfect. So I will leave all the ingredients and the instructions in the description below. If you've got any questions, please message me and ask me anything. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'd love it. I'd love for you to come along with us and me, you know. But yeah, I've not done a baking one for a while, so I wanted to pop on and do one for you. So I hope you have a great rest of the week, and look after each other, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.